Coach Daniel Ratushny, you're still the champion till April. What do you think about the new season? What do you think about your new team, your new players, and the other opponents?
We're trying to look at it as a kind of a continuation of last year. We had a good positive season last year. We made a lot of progress, and we're trying to say, let's keep going from last year. Let's keep getting better. Let's keep making improvements. We have a lot of the same guys back. We don't have a lot of new players. We're not going to try to reinvent how we play. I think we're going to probably try to stick to the same way of playing. Of course, we got to get better. There's no question. The other teams are getting better. You see some of the teams added some good players, so we also got to get better. So let's just keep going. Let's keep going with that daily approach, see if we can get better every day, and hopefully with our guys, a good group who's now won a championship and has that confidence from that, we can try to have some consistency this year.
As the reigning champion, how hard is it to motivate your players again for the coming season, and what can be the next or a new goal for the season?
It's a good question because with success comes a lot of danger of getting, you can get lazy, you can get arrogant, you can try to do things the easy way. But I think one of the things we talked about is you look at the different leagues. The NHL, the DELs, the Swiss League, the Russian League, the Czech League. Sweden, Finland, there's not a lot of teams that were able to have consistent success year after year, and so that's obviously a challenge for us and one that we were going to go after.
The Champions Hockey League, might that be the next goal, or how important is the Champions Hockey League or to win the Champions Hockey League for its Red Bull Salzburg?
Yeah, well, for Austria, when all the Austrian teams, when they do well in the Champions Hockey League, it makes us all proud because we're in the same league and part of Austrian hockey. So last year, not just the way we played, but also Villach played well, and Vienna had great success too, and so it makes us proud when Austrian teams do well. So that's our goal, is to go there and do a good representation of Austrian hockey. We were a little bit pissed off last year. We were so close, we lost in a shootout, but we learned a lot from that game. It taught us a lot where our weaknesses were, so we've used that, and hopefully we're a stronger team this year.
When we talk to other players, other coaches, like Salzburg, as almost every year is the favorite to win the league again. How big is the pressure for you as a coach and also for the players?
Not pressure. I mean, it's a desire to want to win it. I mean, but I think there's been a lot of different winners over the last 5 years. As I understand, it hasn't been dominated by one team. So that shows that any year any team can win it, or a handful of teams can win it. But pressure, hey, it's pro sports. If you don't like pressure, you shouldn't be there. And we look at it as a great challenge. Really, it's something it was such a great feeling to win it. Really, it was my first championship as a coach, and I want to do it again. And but I really don't think thinking too much about that helps us. Like I said, I know it's boring. I say the same thing, but really, it's a good focus just to have a daily focus, and that's what we're trying to keep.
Besides your team, which team is the favorite to win the league or to really step up to the final?
I mean, I probably will go on the teams that were good last year, and then who you think by looking at the changes they made, they're going to be even better. So, Linz, Vienna, Klagenfurt, all tough teams. Villach gave us a tough first round. Znojmo is always a tough team to beat. That's just to name a few. So I think we're going to have, again, a very competitive league, and I get the feeling that the overall quality of the league goes up a level this year. When I say up, I mean tempo, skill, execution level, intensity. And that's good because that's the way ice hockey is being played at the highest levels. You look at the top teams in the World Championships, the Sweden, Canada, Russia, Czech. If you look at the Champions Hockey League semifinals, Karpat, Skellefteå, Frölunda, Luleå, they play the game so fast and they execute so clean. And so if we want to take some inspiration on how we can get our game up, it's in the execution level. It's not about trying to, I don't think at least, reinventing the game tactic-wise. It's a flow game. Let's play it as fast as we can. Let's execute it as clean as we can. That's going to depend on how well we practice, the quality of our practice, and our fitness off the ice too. So we've got a lot of work to do.